I get no joy in saying this, but I'm done with Dak Prescott, and you should be too. If you are a Cowboys fan, how many times do you need to see it before you accept the reality of what it is? Look, that you can throw out whatever numbers you want at Dak Prescott to me, but when you watch the games, timing and situation matters. And every big game that Dak Prescott has been thrust into, where he didn't have the running game going off like crazy and they needed him to make plays, he's not capable of doing it. A lot of his stats are being built in garbage time when they're down by 3 touchdowns and they're forced to come back versus a prevent defense. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of yards in those situations. But the reality is there's not a single team in the NFL who has any concern over Dak Prescott. The Cowboys got embarrassed by the 49ers on prime time. Like, that is bad. And it's not the first time this has happened. It's not a coaching issue. It's none of that. It is simply the fact of you don't have the right pilot. Dak Prescott is supposed to come into these games and execute at a high level to get this team on track. He can't do it. He can't. He cannot. I'm sick and tired of relying on this guy to be the guy, and he can't do that. If every time we got to make things simplify it, make it easy for him, make the reads easy, it's because he's not capable. You could sugarcoat it and roll it up in whatever dough and bake it into whatever pie you want, but the feeling is still the same. Dak Prescott was never an elite quarterback, should never have been paid like an elite quarterback, and we shouldn't expect elite play. It makes no sense to me. This game against the 49ers was absolutely winnable. You are not going to sit here and tell me that Brock Purdy is so unbelievable and is a magician as a quarterback, he's able to make these plays. No. They know what he is, and they treat him like what he is, and they build the offense around what he is. Dak Prescott is supposed to be better. Dak Prescott throwing 3 interceptions. Like, dude, what are you doing? And it's not even the interceptions. It's the hesitation to move out of the pocket. You got a rush coming. There's nothing downfield. You not making no moves. He doesn't slide in the pocket. His decision making is lax. Everything is just off. He just seems like in these big moments, he can't produce. He can't come through. Whenever the team is relying on him, it's on you. That's when this team struggles. They get off to slow starts. Why? He's not completing any passes. The run game isn't working because they're loading up on the box, and they don't have to worry about the passing game because Dak Prescott ain't going to beat you through the air. Dak Prescott at his very best was when? When you had Zeke Elliott in his prime and he was running for big numbers and he was able to play off play action. Now, let's load up on the box and we don't respect play action. Even if you do play action, he can't do nothing. Dak Prescott is not the guy, never has been the guy, and I am done. And I'm done with this team. This team is frauds. They started off the year hot, dominated the Giants in game 1. Everyone, look at them. Then they beat the Jets. Oh, man, look at this record margin of points for the points, whatever it was. Yeah, it was all fraudulent. Why? Because you're going against bad teams. And when Dak Prescott and the Cowboys go against bad teams, they look phenomenal. When they go against good teams, they look like what they've always looked like, an average, mediocre team with a bunch of big names. And for Micah Parsons to come out and say, oh, if you want to make a person, we see you again. Deebo Samuel was right. You see us again, it might be worse. Because they don't even respect you. The blatant disrespect for the Cowboys, the blatant disregard for George Kittle to wear a t-shirt underneath his uniform that says F Dallas means he knew I'm getting in the end zone. And at the very least, we're going to win this game. I'm going to show this at some point. That's how confident they were going into the game. And it's not because they're just really good. It's because they know that the Cowboys are lacking. They know that they're going to smack the Cowboys around anytime they play each other. If they play again 10 times, they would lose to the 49ers 10 times because they don't have the lead horse they need. God, I wish the Cowboys had a better quarterback. This is just a rant. I'm just ranting, y'all. I'm just tired of it. I just hate seeing it. I just need... Something's got to give. Something's got to change. Somebody has to... I can't be living in this fantasy world where we think that Dak Prescott is the answer. He's not. And if every time you have to make excuses for him, stop making excuses. He's not. He's not the answer. We need to move on. It is time to start looking in the draft. That's what I'm going to go do. Listen, I'll catch y'all next time. I'm going to go start looking at the quarterbacks coming out this year. Who can we get in the late rounds that might have some ability to supersede Dak Prescott? Because we need a new answer. Listen, I'll catch you guys next time.